Hello, everyone. This is Hamza speaking. I hope that you enjoyed our last episodes. And today we are in the episode number 5. So today I'm going to tell you how I turn English into opportunities. Okay? Or I will tell you how English helped me. Okay? So, well, let's begin, guys. As I grow more confident in speaking and teaching English, I started to think about how I could use it to create new opportunities for myself. By this point, I had improved a lot, but I knew there was still so much to learn. I didn't just want to speak English. I wanted to live it. I began exploring ways to practice English even more. One idea kept me coming to my mind: working online. I had heard stories about people making money by working on websites where they could use their language skills. At first, it sounded impossible. I thought, how can I work online when I'm not fluent yet? But I decided to give it a try. Let me tell you now, what was my first step? So, the first thing I did was research websites where I could offer my skills. I found platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and other freelancing sites. I didn't have many professional skills at the time, but I knew enough English to help people with simple tasks like translation or basic writing. My first gig was helping a small business translate their product descriptions from Arabic to English. It wasn't easy, and I spent hours on every paragraph. But I learned a lot from the process. I had to look up new words and figure out how to make sentences sound natural in English. After completing my first project, I felt more confident. I realized that even though I wasn't an expert, I could still use what I knew to help others. And now I'm going to tell you, what did I do to expand my skills? As I worked on more projects, I discovered new opportunities to improve my English. For example, I started writing short articles for blogs. This helped me practice grammar and expand my vocabulary. Second thing, I helped students from other countries with their English homework. Teaching them pushed me to explain concepts clearly. Third, I even tried voice recording for a small language app where I recorded simple English phrases. These experiences didn't just help me make money, they also forced me to use English in real-life situations. Another thing that helped me was joining online communities. I became part of Facebook groups and forums for English learners and freelancers. I asked questions, shared my progress, and learned from others. Being part of these communities made me feel supported and motivated. And now we are going to live another experience, totally different experience. But I will tell you just a brief story about my traveling to practice the language, because I'm going to tell you in details in the next episodes. So now I'm going to talk about traveling to practice. With the money I earned online, I was able to save up and travel to different cities in Morocco. My goal was to meet foreigners and practice English with them. One of my favorite trips was to Marrakesh. It's a tourist hotspot, and I knew I would find people from all over the world there. I spent days walking around the markets, striking up conversations with tourists. At first, I was nervous, but I quickly realized that most people were happy to chat. They didn't care if I made mistakes. They were just excited to talk about their experiences. One memorable moment was when I met a couple from England. They were visiting Morocco for the first time and wanted to know about the best places to visit. I gave them tips and even taught them a few Arabic words. They were so grateful, and they complimented me on my English. That small interaction boosted my confidence like never before. Traveling didn't just help me practice speaking. It also taught me how to adapt. I learned how to listen carefully, ask questions, and even handle misunderstandings. Each conversation made me a little better. Let me tell you what was my turning point. So, after months of working online and practicing with tourists, I reached a turning point. One day, I realized I could hold a full conversation in English without pausing to think. It wasn't perfect, but it felt natural. I started dreaming bigger. I thought, if I can do this, what else can I achieve with English? I began setting new goals, like improving my writing, learning professional vocabulary, and even giving presentations. English was no longer just a language to me. It was a tool that opened doors to new opportunities. Thank you for listening to Hamza's English journey. In the next episode, I will share how I prepared myself for interviews and presentations, which helped me land new opportunities. I will also talk about the challenges I faced along the way and how I overcame them. Stay tuned and remember, every small step counts when learning a language. So, guys, we have reached the end of this episode. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, and share. And tell us your opinion about this kind of podcasts. So وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو. ما تنسوش تخلي معكم لايك كومنت وشير كما قلت لكم وتخلوا لي الآراء ديالكم. كان معكم حمزة. تهلا.